This is, in my opinion, the most illuminating piece of evidence which demonstrates Clair Obscur's perspective on art and suffering. By the end of the game, the painted inhabitants of the world become non-entities. Maëlle, at first blush, seems empathetic toward the creations. She even has a line about them.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
But her ending's version of Verso is a tortured jester, while all the other characters appear to be pale imitations of themselves, with the female expedition crew literally wearing copies of Maëlle's black and white outfit, while everyone else waits outside, also wearing stark white. We know that when a Gestrel is resurrected, they don't come back exactly the same as they were before. Only part of them returns. The devs have gone on record to say that the rules for people are different, but they don't specify how. And considering Maëlle isn't a particularly skilled painter, you'd assume none of these people are entirely themselves after she brought them back, right? Something is probably missing. You might argue that at least they're alive, which, I agree with, but as we already established, the game itself treats Maëlle's ending as an unambiguously bad choice, complete with jump scares and horror-themed cinematography. And in Verso's ending, all the creations are erased from existence and they have absolutely zero say in the matter. Ciel and Lune, two of our main characters, are upsettingly passive about the whole thing. Up until the moment they homaged, they were forceful, strong, opinionated people, but once Verso's victory is at hand, all that goes out the window. They don't even speak, and they're used in the final shot to communicate to us that actually they're super cool with how all this went down. Their lives, their merit, their potential, inconsequential. The creations, the literal art, is treated with very little reverence by the end of either of these stories. It's used as intended and then discarded, narratively in Maëlle's case, or literally in Verso's. And for the record, this idea is also present in the subtitles for each ending. Verso's ending is titled A Life to Love, while Maëlle's is A Life to Paint, as if the two are mutually exclusive or totally opposite. All in all, this is what gives me the impression that Clair Obscur believes that art should not be suffered for, and I do want to impress upon you that that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a thing I fundamentally disagree with, but that doesn't make it bad. I'm more interested in exploring why the game comes to that conclusion, or at least why I did after experiencing it, and I think that maybe it has something to do with our lead writer and the rest of our senior developers.